Hey everyone, Gameaholik here, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be starting my F1 Manager 22 series. We are in charge of McLaren. We're going to try and take them back to the top, hopefully. It's not a guarantee. This series is going to be quite short in the sense of time, so the videos, hopefully I'm aiming for around 4 to 6 minutes each video, obviously showing just highlights of race, maybe some qualification and practice as well, and the day-to-day run-ins and important events that happens as well as we go along. So we have a medium budget, 25 million. We have the realistic cap. Everything has to be manufactured and researched, and it's quite in depth for an F1 game compared to obviously the simulation version of F1 22 where you actually race the cars. This one here is just the management side, which is pretty cool. So drivers wise, we've obviously got Ricciardo, Norris and Van Dorn as our reserve. The cars have yet to have any improvements, so that's what we've got to work out, whether it's worth trying to push the car this year or start investing for the next year's car. We've got all the usual races of this season. We have staff to manage as well that can improve. We have facilities that we can also improve here. You can see we're quite an average team, 2 out of 5 for most things there. We've got staff facilities are pretty low on the scouting and team hub, but we've got a good race simulator and operations. Again, the weather and the hospitality, and there is no boardroom, which can actually keep you your job, needs to be built at some point. So the first race of the season is going to be Bahrain. We've got some things we can do with the cars very quickly. I'm also going to build that boardroom. Let's do that first. Let's build it. Only costing 400,000 only. Let's build that. That will help give race confidence gain, board confidence gain, and then obviously as we improve it, it gets team attractiveness, so which brings more money to the team as well. Car development wise, I think we can start design already. So the first thing we're going to do is have a look at our performance. So we're actually quite low down for the car really, 15, 15, 17, 15, 11th, so on. So the only thing we're good at is dirty air cornering, which is the 9th. So improvements need to be made on lower speed cornering and pretty much across the board. So let's go ahead and improve this rear wing. We have a set amount each period of testing. So I like to break it into, you can roughly do about 4 things. So I like to break it into 4s. So we're talking 5.0 is roughly around 1.3, 1.2 per go, right? Is that right in my head? Yes, it is. So we'll do 1.3 and we'll add, we've got 68, so that would be 15 plus 2, 17 per go as well. Minimum gains once we start hitting certain points though. Let's have a look on the values, see what difference it makes. Yeah, we'll do it. So this should hopefully put these up to 5th, 7th, 7th, 13th, 13th and 13th. So that should improve the car. Obviously other teams are going to be improving their car as well, and that is also a key point. So you've got to be competitive while also improving this year's car, and when the time comes we research for the new one. So I'm going to tinker slightly with this. We're going to improve the low speed there, there and there. See if we can get to 11th. It hasn't impacted too much. We're still getting low speed downforce, but we're losing some on, somewhere and gaining some in other places. But that's what we're going to go for, and we just put in 5. So if you do intense, which costs a little bit more, you will gain more experience or expertise the next time. So if you make Mark 3, which we're going to be making Mark 2, you'll improve it again. So we're going to do intense this time because we want the car to improve it as quickly as possible. So the next one I'm going to choose is the underfloor. It's going to be a similar sort of thing. Again, we'll go 1.2. We shall go, I think it was 16 last time. We'll do it again there. That will leave 17 and 18 for the other two. And we're going to be 11th, 9th, 9th, 5th and 5th again. Don't really need to tinker with this one too much. I'm going to leave it balanced. The stats are pretty good all the way through. We'll develop that there and we'll put the 5 on again, and we're going to go intense one more time. They're the two that we're going to do intense in the first period because obviously we don't want to run out of cash either. So there we go, that's improvements on the car. They will come in as soon as possible. So there we go, that has been episode 1 or 0, it depends what I call it. It's just a quick introduction of how the series is going to go. You will see some racing hopefully in the next episode. Like I say, I'm going to try and keep the video length as short as possible, so that it's just easier for you to watch. And you don't have to spend all your time watching minutes and minutes of just nothingness. I'll try and keep it to a bare minimum, and hopefully you'll enjoy this series. Let me know in the comments if you're going to enjoy this series, and as it goes through, yeah, give me some feedback on how you would like me to go forward with this series. I'm looking forward to playing it. Hopefully you're looking forward and going to enjoy watching it as well. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back very soon with the first practice for Bahrain as the McLaren team principal. Take care.